He had his dream job, working in the White House as George W. Bush's key outreach man to conservatives. But on Leap Day 2008, Tim Goeglein had to resign after it came to light that he had plagiarized columns he'd written for the News Sentinel. Tonight, for the first time in front of our cameras, the Fort Wayne native talks with me about the scandal and the president's surprising response.
My pride led me in a direction of wanting to be able to say it better and to be more clever than other people. And I was wrong categorically.
But for some time, that wrong was a secret one, known only to Goeglein. Then came the day he was found out.
I popped open an email from a reporter asking me, is it true? I literally fell down at the side of my desk at the White House, and I just prayed, oh God, because I knew it was true.
Goeglein immediately resigned his position as a special assistant to the president, certain he would never be welcomed back to the West Wing. He was wrong. A few days after the scandal broke, President Bush summoned Goeglein to the Oval Office for a meeting Goeglein started by trying to apologize. But before he could, the commander-in-chief told him he was forgiven.
And I said to the president, I want you to know I'm very deeply apologetic. And I said, for what I did, you should have taken me by the lapels and tossed me onto Pennsylvania Avenue. That's what I deserved. And he said, you're forgiven. Grace and mercy are real. Now we can spend the next few minutes talking about all of this, or we can spend the next few minutes talking about the last 8 years.
Not only that, but the president invited Goeglein to come back to the Oval Office with his wife and sons a few days later, which he did. In between snapping pictures with the family, President Bush reassured them that he saw Goeglein as a good man and a good dad. All these gestures, Goeglein says, reveal the essence of the man he served for the better part of a decade.
The George W. Bush that I know is a man of depthless character and integrity. He is a man, as I say in my book, who has an internal moral compass and whose character and integrity is unyielding because, as I say in the book, he is a person of profound faith.
The president's graciousness was the beginning of Tim Goeglein's road to recovery. He's since rebounded to become a vice president with the conservative group Focus on the Family. But this devout Christian won't forget the lessons he says he learned in the dark crucible of his crisis, that no man is an island, that forgiveness and redemption are processes, and that the most important things in life are the things we can't see.
When you think and you see your life caving in, you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. In fact, all you see is the very end of that rope. And I learned that when you're at the end of your rope, Jesus Christ is there.
Tim Goeglein's written a new book about his time in the White House. It is called The Man in the Middle, and you should be able to find it at most stores and websites that sell books.